What is going on, guys? So I have been doing cold plunge with this Supertub by Hydragun for the last 30 days. Today we're going to talk about this Supertub by Hydragun, and we're talking about the 30 days of cold plunge. Let's go. Okay, so first off, I do want to say that Hydragun did send over this for me to do a review of, but we had no prior agreement unless you do a positive or negative review. It's my own thoughts on this product, and this is the Supertub Cold Plunge. And I've been doing it for the last 30 days. I'm going to tell you about the 30-day Cold Plunge Challenge with the Supertub, but first off, we're going to talk about the Supertub by Hydragun, and this is it right here. So I'm going to get out of the way so y'all can see. This is the Supertub. So it comes with a big inflatable tub, and it's a sturdy tub. So it comes with this, comes with a mat at the front. It comes with a inflator. So some tubs that I've seen other reviewers do, it comes with like a pump where you pump it up, but this one actually comes with an electronic pump. So it's easy to pump it up. You just leave it there. And I think it's supposed to be at a certain PSI. So it's got to be pumped up pretty high in order for it to be super sturdy. And this one is super sturdy. I'll get in it in a little bit. I know you guys are excited for that, to see a big old chunky dude like me getting in it. But it comes with a tub, and the tub alone, if you go on like Costco or Sam's or other places and see cold plunge tubs, they'll range from cheap ends like $50 like at Target, where they're like that round kind, and they're just a little bit more flimsy. This one super sturdy. Like, I'm gonna get right here. I can literally sit down on it, and this is a super sturdy tub. Like, it comes with a cover, and it has the child safety feature, so you latch it on there, and then there it is right there, the cold plunge. I turned it off right now because it is a little bit loud for the video, but I did turn it off. And then you have the system right here. So if you look right here, this is the permafrost chiller that you get with a Supertub by Hydragun, and this is where all the money is. This thing probably $400, $500 just for the tub, and then the rest is the permafrost chiller, and we'll talk about that right now. So this is the permafrost chiller right here, and this is the 0.8 horsepower version. So they come with two versions. I think there's one that's 0.6, I might be wrong, and there's also one that's 0.8. You want the one that is 0.8 if you live in a place that is going to be pretty hot temperatures, like here in Texas. It's always hot, and this thing will cool down your tub really fast and keep it cooler, and it won't work as hard as like those 1/3 horsepower chillers, and that's the good thing about this one. So this one's gonna be a little bit more expensive. The system, I'll tell you right now, is not a cheap system. Like, if you're looking at a system and you're like, man, let's look at cold plunges, you're gonna find out real quick that for the quality cold plunges, it's gonna get up there. And this one is $3,999. So it's basically due to this permafrost chiller right here that's going to, cost all that. So it is nice. So there is a screen over here. So right here, there is a screen. You guys can see it. It tells you it's on Wi-Fi. So there's an app along with this. This one has ozone cleaner. So ozone basically is going to keep your water clean, because you don't change this water very often, probably once a month if you are really good about it. Some people keep it in there for a long time, but ozone will kill all those parasites, bacteria inside there to keep your chiller clean. And you want to keep this on 24/7. You don't turn it off. You don't turn it off when you're done using it. You keep this on so that the water keeps on flowing. So it has this, and then you can turn it all the way down to 37 degrees. And it also, for this chiller, it's not only a chiller, it's also a heater. So you can also turn it all the way up to 108 degrees. So there's also that, but I like to keep mine at around 50 degrees. Right now, I got it down to lower. We'll definitely talk about that. I'll put it at 48 for now. But yeah, this chiller, it's got everything: heating, defrosting, cooling, ozone. It's got ozone, cooling, heating, defrosting, and yeah, there's an app along with it too. So that's basically the chiller. Pretty easy to assemble. There's a couple of hoses. I will have to say that if you don't insulate the hoses, so that's why I put insulation on there, it will get a little bit drippy because of the condensation, especially here in Texas. Like when it's cold, it's fine, like in a cold day. But when it's hot outside, when it's a little warmer, a little muggier, the condensation from the cold lines will form and then you'll get some puddles around you. After I put the insulating tubing around it, the puddles aren't as bad anymore. Like they're almost non-existent. Like before, I would have puddles everywhere. I was like, what the heck? But right now, it's perfect. So that's basically the tub. It's a cold plunge. It cools you down. And yeah, I really like this cold plunge. The price is a little bit up there, but this is one that works. Not much maintenance. I do use like the sauna stuff. Like it has the spa down or spa up. So depending on the pH levels, you just put a little bit of this in there. And then there's a filter too. So in here, there's a filter on the permafrost system. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there is a filter. You change that about once a month, and the filter costs just about, I think, $8 or $9 on Amazon. So really not too expensive. And that's pretty much all. So you just need a little bit of this. Like this is gonna last me a good amount of time. Like I put a scoop of this maybe once a month, once or twice a month, if that. And that's all that it needs to keep the pH levels correct. And it has, like I said, it has its own ozone. There's also another little filter. And for sure, when you do use this system, you want to take a shower before each use, just because you have your oils, you have your colognes, you have your deodorant, you have your hair product if you dunk your head in there. So you don't want to be all nasty, because this is the water that you're going to keep in here for, months at a time, maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3 months if you're, don't want to change. I'm going to change mine. I've used it for almost a month and a half now, so I think it's about time to change. So I'm not gonna shower up before, because I'm gonna change this out pretty soon. And yeah, so far so good. I really like the system. The only issue with me that I had was the condensation, and I told you I fixed that by insulating the tubes. And it's been working just good for me. And it's a little bit loud. I would say on the scale of loudness levels, it's probably equivalent to having, like if you have a window air conditioner unit, that's how it sounds like, but on the outside, like that's how it sounds, because the motor is all inside. So you're gonna hear that motor constantly whenever it is trying to cool itself down. Other than that, it just sounds like a regular little fountain in your room. So yeah, it's 52 degrees right now, so pretty good. So let's get into cold plunge, and I'll tell you about my 30-day challenge with the Supertub by Hydragun. I'm also going to tell you about something. If you buy this, you get something extra. All right, guys, so this is the cold plunge. Let's get in it. It's not too cold. It's like 50, 52 degrees. I've been doing this for the last 30 days, and let's do one more. Okay, so right now I'm getting into cold plunge. Cold. And the first time you get in it, you're going to be shocked because you're not used to being inside this cold water. And like I said, I've been doing this for the last 30 days, and it's gotten like something that I've gotten used to, where I actually kind of look forward to doing it every day. There's a lot of people say that it helps them with their focus and all that. I do feel like it gets a good jump start to the day if you get in here in the morning. You're gonna be awoke after this, especially the cold plunge, and it's felt good, especially in my joints. Like whenever you get in here, the first thing that the cold goes to are your joints. So like if I put my hands in here, I'm gonna feel it in my extremities. I'm gonna feel it in my joints. And right now it's like 52 degrees, so really not even that cold. I've gone to as cold as 40, 44, which is pretty cold. And I feel like that was as cold as you really would want it. I don't think, from the research that I've seen and what I've looked at and what I've heard from like podcasts, they say that, anywhere from 46 to 50 is good. And that's where I generally keep it. I like it at 46. That's way I can just stay in there. Like 50 right now is actually kind of warm, like not that cold. It is cold. Like I am kind of shivering a little bit, but it's not that shockingly cold to your system. 30 days with it. How does it feel? Like I said, it goes to your joints first. And I did break my ankle pretty much when I got this thing. So I've been doing this, And I feel like it's been helping my ankle heal a little bit faster. You get that numbing feeling. After you get out of the cold plunge, you're going to feel super energized, super like you could do anything. And, things get a little bit numb too. So what I've been doing generally is about 4 minutes time limit for the cold plunge. And when I do get in the cold plunge, I will put in a YouTube meditation playlist for 4 minutes. You can find them. Just put YouTube meditation 4 minutes, and it's a good time to, just kind of meditate and disconnect from the world. Because when you're in the cold plunge, you can't be on your phone. You can't really be doing much because you want to concentrate on the coldness, like what I'm doing right now. I'm talking and doing it. I'm feeling the cold, but generally I'll just be relaxing and just taking in the cold right now. And that's the best thing that I like. I think that 4 minutes that I do every day has really been helping my mindset to just relax. And it's a time where you're in here where that 4 minutes, it seems like, I don't know if it seems long. Sometimes it seems like it's a long time, especially when it's super cold. But when you get in here, you start feeling your body more. Like you feel what's cold. You feel everything. And for me, the 30 days challenge was good. I feel like it did help me to wake up in the mornings, and whenever I did need a little bit of a jolt or a push to, just get my day started, getting in here was something that really helped me to do that push. And there is that other mindset that people say that it hardens you up and it gets you like cold adapted. I went to Rocky Raccoon and it was cold and I felt the cold, so I don't know how cold adapted I was. Like right now, I'm pretty good, but I don't know how cold adapted I was in colder temperatures. I still was super cold over at Rocky Raccoon because the temperatures got down to 30, 31. We camped out there too, so yeah. But I've been here for a little bit. I don't even know how long I've been in here, but cold plunge, I feel like it's a good thing. It's something that's easier to do than the sauna, because I do have a sauna, but I have to turn that on an hour before I get into it. The cold plunge, since you do leave it on 24/7, it's easy to just jump in and out. You don't have to wait for it to get cold because it's already cold. The sauna, I have one. I don't use it every day. I would like to say I use it every day, but it's just that hour-long wait that I have to wait for in order for it to turn on. Like that one does not have a Wi-Fi feature where you can check the temperature or turn it on. I wish it did, but this one does. So you can always look on your phone, see what temperatures it's at, and if you want it colder, you can set it colder. And yeah, so that's the cold plunge. I've been enjoying it. 30-day challenge done. If you guys do cold plunge, let me know. And yeah, this is the cold plunge. Go check it out in the links down below. Like I said, you do get a free sauna blanket. It's a $500 worth value that they give you. And if you do buy this cold plunge from Hydragun, I will get a kickback. That's going to help out the channel. It won't cost you any more to use. And so far, it gets a thumbs up for me. It is a little pricey, I will admit, but man, it's really something that's really cool. Pun intended. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me in the cold plunge. If you guys did, leave me a comment down below and let me know your experience with cold plunges. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.